I'm Susan Littlefield. Let's review what's been happening in the markets today, and we're going to take a little bit of a different avenue. Arlan Suderman joins us. He is with StoneX, and we're going to talk about the StoneX team that's on the ground in Brazil and South America in general. And Arlan, I know that there's been a lot of talk about what's been happening with their weather. So what are your guys finding as they're looking at these fields?
Yeah, we're seeing really good yields coming out from the early harvest results in center west Brazil. That's Mato Grosso and areas to the east and a little bit to the south of that. And that's where the harvest has just now got started. It's like starting harvest in the Delta here in the United States from a standpoint of volume, although that's a much higher production area, and that'll really pick up steam here over the next week or two. Further to the south is where it's been dry. And so that's where we're starting to see some crop stress. And right now, our team estimates that the losses there are about 2.4 million metric tons. Now, they estimate total production in their customer survey at the first of the month. They estimated it at 171.4 million metric tons, up 5 million metric tons from the previous month. So 2.4% is less, or 2.4 million metric tons is less than 2% drop, and that's in the Rio Grande do Sul area, which is another pretty productive area in the southern part of Brazil. But they anticipate that to some extent be offset by gains in the north with above expectation yields coming in. So right now, if we had to say, we're probably going to see our February customer survey coming in closer to 170 million metric tons, but that's still up about 20 million metric tons from last year, and very close to almost to what we sold to China for this current marketing year.
Well, I know that all of it is subject to what this weather is going to bring, and that definitely has been something that's been ebbing and flowing lately.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, further south in Argentina, where they're expected to produce about 50 million metric tons, and about 65% of the crop there is under stress. Weekend showers are expected to trim that to about 40%, and then they expand the stress again next week.
All right. Thanks so much, Arlan Suderman. By the way, you can catch more comments coming from Arlan when he and I chat during this afternoon's Channel Final Bell. Of course, Arlan Suderman joining us with StoneX. Check that podcast out for Final Bell at ruralradionetwork.com. I'm Susan Littlefield for the Rural Radio Network.